Guten Tag und willkommen to A Fish on the Dry. I'm Wright Seneres. Welcome to Christmas in Germany. I don't have any hard data, but I'm guessing this is the only time when beer consumption drops, because they're too busy drinking mulled wine. More on this coming up next. Part 1. What are you doing December 6th? Old St. Nick brought us treats. Here, the tradition, not to be confused with Christmas, is that children leave out their shoes or stockings on the night of December 5th, and by morning, Sankt Nikolaus fills those shoes or stockings with tasty yum-yums for good children. Bad children get a twig or coal. We didn't realize that Nikolastag was upon us, but we got a visit from him anyway. Candy and German spice cookies, like a gingerbread cookie, in the shape of Sankt Nikolaus, or other shapes related to Sankt Nikolaus lore, and coins, and or clementine oranges. The oranges, or coins, or bags of coins, or oranges that resemble bags of coins, symbolize then Bishop Nikolaus's paying of dowries so young women wouldn't be sold into slavery, and walnuts, which are also part of Sankt Nikolaus lore, and chocolate Santas. We suspect that our landlord put in a good word with Sankt Nikolaus for us, and that Hauke did the same thing, and possibly the secretaries in the math ed group at uni. We were fortunate enough to avoid a visit from Krampus, who, some legends say, comes around on December 5th to take either naughty children away in a sack, or administer corporal punishment with sticks, or leave a twig or a hunk of coal. Sometimes Krampus is portrayed as a bad cop companion of Sankt Nikolaus. Krampus is mostly a Bavaria, which is south of us, an Austria thing, so he probably didn't come all the way out to our neck of the Wald anyway. As it's not actually Christmas yet as this episode goes live, I'm still learning the true meaning of Weihnachten. From what I've been able to gather from the locals, Christmas Eve is the day gifts are exchanged around here. It's not Santa Claus or Sankt Nikolaus who brings gifts for kids on the 24th. It's the Christkindl, or Christ Child, or Weihnachtsmann, aka Father Christmas, depending on where you are in the country and or the religious or secular tradition of your subscription. Confused yet? I know I am. Part 2. This little fishy went to the Weihnachtsmarkt. Germany is renowned for its outdoor Christmas markets throughout the country, called Weihnachtsmärkte. Paderborn has one in the Chewy Nougat, and it's a spectacle. We also went to one in Lippstadt, which is a few towns over from Paderborn. They generally open the week before Advent starts, and run until Christmas. There are all sorts of vendors and food, and carousels and merriment and lights. Everything for your Christmas shopping needs. All sorts of fine items and merchandise. Marinated mushrooms aplenty. In Lippstadt and some other places, they have an ice rink. One of my favorite things at these Weihnachtsmarkts is the flame-grilled salmon called Flammlachs. On a roll with some remoulade, it's like angels dunking basketballs of fish deliciousness into my mouth. Yes! The big draw of the Weihnachtsmarkt is the hot mulled wine called Glühwein. I had a sip of Alice's, and it was like rocket fuel. Then again, I'm not a very experienced alcohol drinking person. They also have something called Führerzangenbowle, which is basically glue wine with rum and extra sugar melted into it. I was able to drink up this whole mug of Führerzangenbowle since it was not as strong. I haven't had their version of eggnog, which is called Eierpunsch. Noch nicht, anyway. Most businesses close somewhere between 6 and 8 in the evening, but at the Weihnachtsmarkt, on a Friday night, Germans will stand in the cold past 10 p.m. to keep drinking. It's like some kind of tailgate party, without an actual game to watch. Part 3. O Tannenbaum. Christmas candy and decorations and such were available in October here, but it was only this week that we got our Christmas tree. We live a stone's throw from a nursery, so we planned to get our tree there. As soon as they had them in stock, we pounced. We got this fine Nordmann fir for €30. It's hale and hearty, and we carried it home triumphantly, like the big catch of the day. When we got home, Peter saw us lugging our tree in, and he later showed up with a big box of decorations for us to borrow. Yes! We were just going to make decorations out of construction paper, so it was a day after Nikolaustag miracle. As for lights, we bought a modest 20 light set. A truly Deutsch Christmas tree would have actual burning candles on them. We are definitely not using real live burning candles on this Christmas tree. One thing I enjoy about this live tree is that we get to use this Christbaumständer. It has a foot pedal and wire system that balances and locks the tree into place, and a built-in water level indicator. Genius! No tedious 3 bolts and metal ring. A similar one is available at Home Depot for $89.99. I got ours for €20 at the big grocery store. Yes! Germans around here don't seem to use a lot of lights or decorations on their trees, at least not as much as you would see on a tree in the States. They also don't really use multicolored lights that much. Most times, you see the yellow of an incandescent bulb and maybe the bluish tinge of white LEDs. Compared to American homes, they use a small fraction of outdoor lights, if they even use them at all. Lights might be more prevalent in a bigger city, or they might get used more as Christmas approaches. I'm curious to see. I think there's something to be said about this understated approach. Maybe a Star Wars advent calendar would have counted down to the new movie. I guess Jesus is just alright. Jesus is just alright, oh yeah.